the career that is unmatched over 7 decades of business. Now, Rupert Murdoch is to transition into a new role. He'll become Chairman Emeritus of News Corp and Fox Corp, as his eldest son, Lachlan, assumes sole leadership of both boards. So joining us live now is the Australian's National Chief Correspondent, Hedley Thomas. Hedley, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us this morning. So let's start off with your reaction to this news.
Well, I think he's had an incredible run and innings, Peter. Rupert Murdoch has been the leader of a business that was such a tiny portion of what it is now. He's built it into this global network and framework that has employed so many thousands of journalists, breaking millions of stories over many years, speaking truth to power and giving opportunities to journalists such as myself over many years. It's a legacy that many of us are very proud of, and I'm sure it's going to continue.
In terms of Australian business stories, is Rupert Murdoch up the top? Is he number one?
Well, in my view, he is. He started with the smallest newspaper, and nobody could have imagined that it would grow into what it is now. He has straddled the world with his media businesses, and there have been obviously some very big challenges along the way, commercial and editorial, and he has overcome all of those. I think that in terms of the development, the growth of a business that was so tiny to what it is now, it would be very difficult to find something else that has been singularly led by one person to become a business of this incredible scale.
Hedley, you are one of the finest journalists that this country has ever produced, and in terms of a journalism perspective, how empowered have you been to pursue the type of yarns that you've pursued, the teacher's pet, but so much more because of Rupert?
Peter, my view is that a media business that is strong, that imparts and exudes strength to its employees, to its journalists, it empowers them to deliver on really risky, difficult stories. And some of the stories that I've done while working for about 30 of the 40 years I've been in journalism for News Corporation, for newspapers ultimately controlled and owned by Rupert Murdoch, have been extraordinarily risky. They've involved going out on a limb on numerous occasions, taking on murderers who have not ever been convicted of murder, taking on the Australian Federal Police when a doctor, a decent overseas trained doctor, was being stitched up and accused wrongfully of terrorism. We could have been in enormous trouble with some of these stories. The hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal costs that we've spent trying to defend these stories and protect the journalism, that I doubt would have been possible if not for the values imparted by Rupert Murdoch to his editors and the strength in turn that they have shown and the examples that have been led for the journalists such as myself.
Yeah, and looking ahead to the future now, Hedley, when it comes to leadership and Lachlan Murdoch, do you expect more of the same?
Well, Lachlan has been working and leading the business for many, many years. He has learned about the business at the foot of his father. He has been passionate about the news business. He was in Queensland at the Courier Mail, where I had my second job in journalism. He was there at a very early stage, cutting his teeth as a much younger man. And I imagine that for people within the business and outside, it's just going to be business as usual. Lachlan knows the business backwards. I believe that he's in contact with his father and other executives several times a day, discussing the business and ensuring that everything stays on track. So I strongly doubt that there would be much disruption.
Okay, well, that's the Australian's National Chief Correspondent, Hedley Thomas. Hedley, thank you so much for your time this morning. We'll talk to you again soon.